It's Anne McDowell, Freedompreneur, coming to you on day 13 of my 30-day video challenge. It's great to be here today. I wanted to talk to you today about mindset and about picking yourself up after a bit of a fall, whether it be in relationships or whether it be in life. And it's a pick up from yesterday when we talked about resiliency. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about your mindset and how you keep positive on an occasion where you don't really feel positive. One of the things that I like to talk to people about in this circumstance is how they, think better about themselves when their self-esteem has had a little bit of a crush. And that is that you need to develop a list of things that you do that are unique to you and that are special to you in terms of who you are and what you've got to offer the world. You might not think that you've got much to offer, but I can tell you you're mistaken, because you've probably got a lot to offer the world. You might be a person who offers extraordinary compassion to your friends and family. You might be a person who's always the go-to problem solver. You might be a person who likes to help others even though you're crazy busy yourself and don't have a lot of time. You might be known as the person who's always positive around your circle of friends, and you might be a person who's always there with a helping hand. These are qualities that don't cost any money, that are unique to you and will form a part of your character that is important to remember in times of sadness or crisis, or just, when you're feeling pretty blah. When you're feeling like that, it's hard to remember the good things. So I want you to start writing down your good points. Things that you like about yourself or that other people have said to you that they like about you. So when you're trying to then pick yourself up after, a time of sadness or crisis or some kind of thing that's happened, you are then not letting your self-esteem be dented and punched on and all that sort of thing by someone else. You call upon your own beautiful characteristics and your own beautiful self, and then you then reinforce to yourself those wonderful characteristics, so that you are then not taking a huge dive in your self-esteem. Look, I've been there. I've allowed a horrible person to influence my character, and at the end of this particular situation, I didn't feel really good about it myself. And then I thought, well, this is crazy. I'm a good person. I've had a bad thing happen to me. I've had a bad person come into my life and, manipulate and do their worst. But, I'm not going to let that happen again. So what I did was I started to write down a list of things that I felt that I loved about myself. And it was just very much about allowing myself to move through the process. And remember how I said to you yesterday that I feel every emotion there is to feel and I don't shy away from that. I think this allows me to get through things quicker. I think that, by not shoving the feeling down, I can't deal with this now, or, whatever. And when I feel it at the time, however, whatever's going on in my life, I still allow myself to feel it. I feel that allows me to get through things faster. I always have then the affirmations around me to say, well, this is what I think you're good at, this is what I think you can improve on. And it helps me then realize that no one's perfect in this world, me included, me in particular. And I just allow myself to be human. And if I've made a mistake, then I go, okay, you've made a mistake, but it's not the end of the world. It's not crisis point. The world's not going to cave in just because you made a mistake. It's okay. And I forgive myself and I remember the good things about myself, and then I move on. So that's the message for today, in terms of I want you to, if you've been feeling of situations where it's been really difficult and it's gone pear-shaped and that sort of thing, and you've had experience where you've not been very happy with life and what is thrown at you, then I want you to take a step back and I want you to start writing down the things that make you unique. You might be a whiz on the computer, you might be a musician, you might be a poet, you might have something special that you do, you might make beautiful furniture, you could do all sorts of things. I want you to take a step back. I want you to write down all the things that you think are beautiful and unique to you. This is only for you to see, not for anyone else. And so you can let your ego run wild. And the thing is that it's about you believing in yourself again and adopting the mindset that you are special and unique, and you are. So that's where I want to wrap up for today. So about changing your mindset to keep believing that you're special. All right, now, till tomorrow, have a great day. Bye-bye now.